में जरूर रखना कि टेक्निकल डिटेल्स जो हैं, अगर आप उसको नहीं भी याद रख पाते हो तो कोई इश्यू नहीं है, लेकिन ये बात बहुत जरूरी है कि आप उसको समझे कि एक्चुअली स्ट्रक्चरली कैसा है। उसके बाद वहां समझने वाली और एक बात ये है कि कौन किस जगह पे कमांड करता है। तो इसकी वजह से इन लोगों में एक तालमेल की जो बात रहती है वो कैसे हो सकती है। And ultimately, good communication is important, not only for armed forces, it is everywhere, whether it is private sector, whether it is your company, even it is your own house, right? So everywhere, you need to consider these things, right? So through that point of view, you do have. उसके बाद इन सारी बातों से अलावा आप लोगों को और एक बात समझनी है, और वो है कि सपोर्टिंग एलिमेंट्स क्या है इसमें। ठीक है, सपोर्टिंग एलिमेंट्स क्या है। अगर जैसे मान लीजिए आप इन्फेंट्री में हैं, तो कई दफा आपको कवर देने की जरूरत होती है। तो आपको ये कवरिंग कैसे देंगे, तो आर्टिलरी फायरिंग से कवर देंगे, सही है। सो उस केस में आर्टिलरी बन जाता है सपोर्टिंग फैक्टर। उसके बाद आप कौन सी इक्विपमेंट यूज कर रहे हैं, आपके पास कौन से हथियार है। तो एवरीथिंग इज, आप एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाने के लिए आप जो व्हीकल यूज कर रहे हैं, सो दैट इज ऑल्सो ए पार्ट ऑफ सपोर्टिंग एलिमेंट्स। ठीक है, तो इन सारी चीजों की ओर ध्यान देना है। पर्पसफुली उसी के पीछे पड़ना है नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं। लेकिन जब भी कभी आपके सामने ये सारी चीज आएंगे, ये सारी बातें आ जाती है, उस वक्त यू मस्ट कीप योर ऑल द सेंसेस ओपन, और देन यू नीड टू लुक। ठीक, सो इट विल बी, नो डाउट इट विल बी ऑकेजनली, इट डजेंट मैटर वो हर बार यूजुअली हो रहा है कि ऑकेजनली हो रहा है। लेकिन अगर आप उसको मानिए उतना ध्यान दे रहे, तो मेरे ख्याल से वो एक इम्पोर्टेंट है। फाइन, so that is what you do consider. Fine. Now, yes, so we started looking into uh, the internal structure of wings, internal structure of Indian Air Force. Fine. So herein now you will be having the so a wing is, yes, as far as Indian Air Force is concerned. So very first you will come across a wing, right, or wings. So it is a formation between the, or intermediate formation between uh, command and a squadron, and usually it consists of 2 or 3 Indian Air Force squadrons and helicopter units along with a forward base. It support uh, it supports the what you can say. So along with forward base unit support units, which are called FBSUs. So usually they do not have or host any kind of squadrons permanently or helicopter units, but they can act as a transit air bases, right, for routine operations. So as far as war is concerned, or during the war time, they can become fully fledged air bases, playing host to various squadrons, right. So that is what you do consider as far as wings are concerned. Fine. So now that is essential to know about these things. So about 47 wings and 19 forward base support units, the Indian Air Force is being made up. Right? Just think, each of these wings is, just a minute. So you can consider each of these wings is having 2 or 3 squadrons. And as far as the you can consider 47 wings. If you consider 2, right, double than this one, right, that will become 94. Triple than this one, right, will become 221, right? So 231, right? I think 241. So these many wings you will be having, right, along with the 19 forward base support units, right? So as far as the complete IF is concerned, so typically the wings are commanded by Air Commodore, right? So as far as this particular rank is concerned, you can have the Air Commodore in action, fine. So keep in mind about this one, fine. Wings. Now each of these wings are assigned some squadrons, right? So the squadrons are assigned to each of these wings that you do have. Now next was stations. So what you should get now from the stations? So in each or within the operational command, there are anywhere from 9 to 16 bases or stations would be there. 9 to 16. It varies. Obviously, there are so many different regions, right? Geographical regions, strategic moves, tactical moves, then how much you can say take care. So depending on all these factors, you will be having somewhere in between these numbers, right? Minimum 9, maximum 16. So each of the station will be having 9 to 16 stations. Station is smaller than wings, obviously, but similarly organized. It is similarly organized. So if you consider the organization of the stations in comparison with the wings, then you will be finding out similarity, right, as far as the organization is concerned. But the stations are static units which are always being commanded by the group captain, right? So who is commanding it? It is being commanded by the group captain. So again, this is the point you can keep in mind. So as far as group captain is concerned, now can you tell me the equivalent of this particular, right, station you may consider in the army, so that I will come to know that whether you are able to compare these two and get exactly the point or not. See, at every point you cannot compare uh, each of these groups of Air Force with the groups of Indian Army, because their features are different, their characteristics are different, right? But still, at some level, you can compare them. So, what it is, right? So, what could be the uh, say equivalent of this? Anybody?
Sir, brigade.
Sorry,
Brigade.
Brigade. Okay, anybody else? Now here is a question: how you will be comparing by the name, since it comes at number 2. So what is number 2 in the army, or by a commanding officer?
Sir, what is the question? Please repeat.
Uh, so how you will compare? You will be comparing it by name, which is coming here at number 2. So what was second in army, or will you compare it by the commanding officer? Heck, question. My original question was that what is the equivalent of stations in the Indian Army? एक बात जरूर ध्यान में रखना. I think someone has put some response. Let me see it. Oh, I'm not able to see the chat. What I should do?
No, sir, he is writing commanding officer.
Okay. Anyway, so see, what I want to tell you at this moment, why I am asking this question. You cannot compare at every level, right? You cannot have the equivalence for every level, because see, as far as army is concerned, which is huge, so you cannot have that much huge Indian Air Force, right? No, never. Even though the strength of Air Force would be more, right? In some of the cases, again, see, it is relative term. Try to understand this particular point. Fine. Just a moment. Give me a minute. Okay. So I was talking that you cannot compare at every point, right? And you cannot have the real equivalence in every state, in every for every step, because here you can consider that. See, obviously, as far as I'm not talking through the point of view of strength, right, or the qualities, right? But as far as number is concerned, so you will be always having less, fine, and uh, equivalence would not be changed. So corps is always corps, division is always division, group is always division, group, right? So you can consider now here the group captain. So group captain is equivalent to what? I guess group captain is equivalent to colonel as far as Indian Army is concerned. So colonel is heading there a battalion. Colonel is heading there a battalion, right? So if you consider a battalion, right, wherein you will be finding out at least 3 companies, fine. So each of these companies having around 960 say people or the soldiers, right? So you cannot have hundreds, 200, 300. Whole Indian Air Force is having around 1,500 to 1,800 aircrafts, right? And here your only one battalion is having more than that strength in number numerically, right? So that is what the point you can always consider. लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि एक सोल्जर इज इक्विवेलेंट टू वन फाइटर, राइट? नहीं, मैं ऐसा भी नहीं कहना चाहता हूं कि एक सोल्जर से बहुत बड़ा है एक फाइटर, नहीं, बिकॉज अगेन इट इज रिलेटिव टर्म, राइट? कभी कभार ऐसा होता है कि आप वहां पे फाइटर नहीं भेज सकते, आपका फाइटर नहीं जा सकता, लेकिन आपका एक सोल्जर आसानी से जाकर वो काम कर सकता है, राइट? कई बार ऐसा होता है कि एक नहीं 100 सोल्जर कुछ नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन आपका एक फाइटर 1 मिनट में सब कर लेता है, right? So this is what the relativeness you should consider. Fine. So a station is typically has one wing and one or two squadrons assigned to it. So basically most important as far as Indian Air Force is concerned is nothing but the squadrons, right? So one wing or and one or two squadrons assigned to it. So now what you can consider the squadron and the units. So again, squadron leader is equivalent to major, right? As group captain is equivalent to colonel, and then here commodore is equivalent to brigadier, right? So now what you will be having in the squadrons and units. So as far as squadron is concerned, so quadrants are nothing but the field units and formations which are attached to a static locations. Therefore, a flying squadron or a unit is nothing but a subunit of an Air Force station. Now see the direct consequence or the direct relationship between the squadron and the station. So it is a subunit of an Air Force station which carries out the primary task of Indian Air Force. It carries primary task. So why I said squadron is important, right? As far as Air Force is concerned, you will be always focused on a squadron because it is carrying out a primary task of Air Force, and it acts as a subunit of the Air Force station. Therefore, this is really important. So a fighter squadron will consist of 18 aircrafts. So all these fighter squadrons are headed by a commanding officer called wing commander. So wing commander is equivalent with, so who is after colonel? There is lieutenant colonel. So wing commander is equivalent with lieutenant colonel. So each of these wing commander is heading the squadron. Right? So all fighter squadrons are headed by a commanding officer with a rank of wing commander. So you can keep in mind this number, right? At least this number. Fine. There are some numbers which I wanted you to never forget, right? Even at this level. हाँ, कुछ ऐसे भी नंबर है अगर आप उसको याद भी नहीं रखेंगे तो भी चलेगा, राइट? बट कुछ ऐसे है कि रखने ही है. So a fighter squadron which is consisting of 18 aircrafts. So all fighter squadrons are headed by wing commander. Some transport squadrons and helicopter units are headed by commanding officer with the rank of group captain. ये थोड़ी बड़ी responsibility है. उस केस में you have to look into so many other things, and that is the reason why you do have here the say higher rank than the wing commander, that is in the form of a group captain. Got it? So you have to consider. So some transport squadrons and helicopter units are headed by commanding officer with the rank of group captain. So this is what you do have a squadron. Moza, count down how many aircrafts you can see here.
11
ओनली 11?
सर अभी यहाँ पे तो 11 ही दिख रहे।
Sir,
एक
there are
दो
सर
many.
11 दिख रहे हैं और उनके वो पीछे
सात
पीछे है
आठ
बहुत सारे।
9
हाँ
10
उनके पीछे है सर।
धान एक आकरा, राइट?
यस
तो 12 13
16 सर
14 15 और लास्ट वन
16 यस
16।
सर
एक्चुअली इसके और इसके बीच में 3 एयरक्राफ्ट है, ठीक है?
यस सर
वो उतने क्लैरिटी से नहीं दिख रहा है, लेकिन दिस इज ए कंप्लीट स्क्वाड्रन। 18 एयरक्राफ्ट जरूर है, पक्का। Right? ये बात सही है कि यहाँ पे हम उसको देख नहीं रहे, लेकिन आई डोंट नो, समवन हैज पुट समथिंग इन चैट बॉक्स बट माय चैट बॉक्स इज नॉट विजिबल। सो एनीवे,
सर 19 है।
19 हेलीकॉप्टर्स एयरक्राफ्ट
नहीं सर 18 ही
यस
है।
नहीं न, मैं 19 को भी मानने
दो
के लिए
के
तैयार हूँ, 19 के लिए भी
दो
मानने
के
के लिए
खिड़कियां
तैयार हूँ।
बंद है सर, 2 के दरवाजे बंद है।
ऐसा हो सकता है, ठीक है। 19 मानने के लिए इसलिए तैयार हूँ, ये हो गया 19 वाला, राइट? तो ये लाइन में जो खड़े हैं वो ये 18 हो सकते हैं, आप इसको 19 कंसिडर कर सकते हैं, लेकिन ठीक है। व्हाट आई वांट टू टेल यू, राइट? सो हाउ अ स्क्वाड्रन इज, राइट? सो हाउ मेनी एयरक्राफ्ट्स यू कैन फाइंड आउट in a squadron. So that is what you do have in this one. Got it? So this is a point you will be considering. So squadron and units. Fine. Okay. Now next one is the flights. So flights are subdivisions of squadrons. Flights मतलब जो आकाश में दिखता है उसको मत समझना, ठीक है? So flight is a another group. In fact, it is a subgroup of your squadron, commanded by a squadron leader. Squadron leader is equivalent to what? Major, right? So keep in mind. Right? आप कई दफा उसको ऐसे मतलब दोहराओगे तभी जाकर आपको ये सारी रैंक्स याद रहेगी, कौन किसका इक्विवेलेंट है ये याद रहेगा, ठीक है? और मैं नहीं चाहता
हो
कि
गया याद।
हाँ, वो बहुत बढ़िया है फिर अगर किसी को याद हो गया तो। और मैं पर्पसफुली नहीं चाहता हूँ कि बस आप पूरा रात दिन उसके पीछे पड़े, नहीं, बहुत सहजता से कर लेना, ठीक है? कुछ टाइम लग जाएगा, नो डाउट, नो इशू, ठीक है? जाने दीजिए, उसमें एक आध महीना जाता है तो उसको लगने दीजिए, क्योंकि हर चीज अपने हिसाब से बनती है, ठीक है? इफ एवरीथिंग यू वांट एट योर ओन डिमांड तो शायद नहीं हो पाएगा, ठीक है? तो जितना हो सके उतना सहजता से करने की कोशिश कर लेना, अपने आप हो जाएगा। और ये सिर्फ एक बार का सवाल नहीं है, ठीक है? ऐसे कई सारी चीजें होंगी जो आपको याद रखनी है, आपको उसको जानना है, उसको समझना है, राइट? उसमें कुछ डेवलप भी करना है, राइट? So flights are subdivisions of squadrons which are commanded by a squadron leader. Now each of these flights consist of 2 sections. तो उसमें ये हो गया, अब और छोटा हो गया sections मतलब। So what is the section that you have to consider? अगर फ्लाइट में दो सेक्शन हो सकते हैं, फ्लाइट अगर स्क्वाड्रन का सब डिवीजन हो सकता है, स्क्वाड्रन अगर विंग का सब डिवीजन हो सकता है, तो सेक्शन क्या है? Right. So it is nothing but the smallest unit in the Air Force, which is led by a flight lieutenant. Flight lieutenant मतलब कौन सी रैंक होगी? Equivalent to captain. Right. So a smallest unit is the section led by flight lieutenant. Now each of these sections consist of 3 aircrafts. ठीक है? कई बार आपने देखा होगा 3 एयरक्राफ्ट एक साथ एयर शो में देखे होंगे, रिपब्लिक डे परेड या फिर इंडिपेंडेंस डे परेड में
यस
देखे
सर
होंगे, राइट? सो दैट इज व्हाट अ सेक्शन, राइट? सो व्हेनेवर सेरेमोनियल थिंग इज देयर, तो 3 ही क्यों है? कई बार हम लोगों को ऐसा लगता है नहीं तिरंगा, इनको तिरंगा बनाना है तो 3 तो लगेंगे ही ना। ये भी पॉसिबल है, एक में ही वो 3 कलर डाल के तिरंगा बना सकते हैं, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है, ठीक है? एक बात ये जरूर ध्यान में रखना, जैसे बड़ी के बिना आप नहीं रह पाओगे, वैसे सेक्शन के बिना कुछ नहीं होता, ठीक है? एंड एन इंडिविजुअल हैज नो इंपॉर्टेंस, चाहे वो आप खुद हो इन आर्मी, या फिर आपका सिंगल एयरक्राफ्ट हो इन एयरफोर्स, नहीं ऐसा नहीं हो पाएगा, right? So smallest unit in the section, that is called smallest unit of Indian Air Force, that is called section, and which consists of 3 aircrafts, fine. और सबसे लास्ट वाला पॉइंट जो 3 ब्रांचेस वहां पे लिखी थी, so within this formation structure of Indian Air Force, it has several service branches for day to day operations. तो कौन सी सर्विस ब्रांचेस है? फ्लाइंग ब्रांच है, टेक्निकल ब्रांच है और ग्राउंड ब्रांच है। तो आप इनकी इंपॉर्टेंस भी यहाँ समझ लेना आपको बहुत जरूरी है, ठीक है? क्योंकि आप किसी एक को काम, किसी को बेटर या फिर इन कंपैरिजन विथ ईच अदर ऐसा नहीं कर सकते। देयर इज नो देयर कैन नॉट बी अ बाइफर्गेशन व्हिच विल लीड टू सम फॉल्स अंडरस्टैंडिंग्स, राइट? सो हर किसी का हर जगह एक अपना रोल है, राइट? उसके हिसाब से वो एक उसको एक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दी है, तो वो अपना उसमें लगा रहे। तो ये हो गया इंडियन एयरफोर्स, फाइन। किसी को कुछ पूछना है और समथिंग टू नो मोर और एनी कमेंट, या फिर कई बार ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि बोलते समय, जैसे मेरे ख्याल से मुझे लगता है, अभी याद आ रहा है थोड़ा कि आई मस्ट हैव सेड कमांडिंग ऑफिसर, जूनियर कमांडिंग ऑफिसर, रादर आई कुड हैव टोल्ड जूनियर कमीशन ऑफिसर। तो कभी कभी ऐसा भी होता है कि कुछ बातें स्किप हो जाती है, अगर कुछ ऐसा ऐड करना है तो वो भी कर सकते हैं। Nothing?
No, sir.
Okay. Let's go to the last one, and that is nothing but what? What it would be?
Navy.
Navy, right? So now we can consider.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, in squadrons, how many divisions of flights are there?
In squadron.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think here. So as far as squadron is concerned, right, how many aircrafts you do have? 18.
18.
And as far as your section is concerned, how many aircrafts are there? 3, right? So
3.
it will be 6. So there would be the 6 sections in the each of the squadron, right? Obviously, again you can consider flights, right? So it will become 3 flights. It will become 3 flights because each of these flight is containing 2 sections. So if squadron is containing 6 sections, that means it must contain how many flights? It will be containing 3 flights.
3 flights.
Fine. Okay. Anything else? Okay, if nothing is there, then let's go to the Indian Navy. Okay. Very simple. I think only 1 or 2 slides. Right. Very nice to see. And you can identify Visakhapatnam, Eastern Naval Command, Mumbai, Western Naval Command, and here you do have Kochi, Southern Naval Command. And altogether there are only these 3 commands you do have as far as operations are concerned, right? Now, each of these command, what each of these command is going to consider or what it contains. So Indian Navy operates 3 operational commands. Right. Indian Navy operates 3 operational commands. ये तो आपको पहले से ही पता है, right? Already you know these things. So each command is headed by a flag officer. Now see what this flag officer commanding in chief, और वहां पे क्या था in army, each command is headed by what?
Sir, can you repeat the question?
यहाँ पे as far as Navy is concerned, अगर यहाँ पर फ्लैग ऑफिसर कमांडिंग इन चीफ उसको हेड कर रहा है, राइट, इनफैक्ट दैट पर्टिकुलर उसको हेड करने वाला तो वाइस एडमिरल ही है, लेकिन उसको बोला जा रहा है फ्लैग ऑफिसर कमांडिंग इन चीफ। उसी तरह से आर्मी में कमांड को हेड करने वाला, जिसको हम आर्मी कमांडर कहते थे, उसका इस लैंग्वेज में क्या नाम था? जीओसी इन सी, राइट, ऐसा ही कहा था ना कुछ।
जनरल ऑफिसर कमांडिंग इन
यस, जनरल ऑफिसर कमांडिंग इन चीफ। ये बात ध्यान रखना, ठीक है, क्योंकि आप जब भी कोई न्यूज पढ़ोगे तो वहां पे ना ये रैंक्स, उनके रैंक तो जरूर रहेंगे, लेकिन ये इनकी डिजिग्नेशंस जरूर रहते हैं, और तब ऐसा लगता है कि ये तो हमने पढ़ा नहीं था, ये तो हमें पता नहीं है, ये है क्या, ये कुछ अलग है क्या, ठीक है। सो दिस काइंड ऑफ कंफ्यूजन शुड नॉट बी देयर, तो उसके हिसाब से ना थोड़ा ध्यान देना। सो फ्लैग ऑफिसर कमांडिंग इन चीफ, और वहां पे जनरल ऑफिसर कमांडिंग इन चीफ, मतलब वो कौन है? वो जनरल है, जनरल रैंक वाला, इसकी वजह से वो जनरल ऑफिसर कमांडिंग, क्या, एज ए बतौर चीफ, यहाँ पर भी बतौर चीफ है, कमांडिंग इन चीफ है, लेकिन उसको बोलते हैं फ्लैग ऑफिसर, राइट। एंड सो एफओसी इन सी, वहां पे जीओसी इन सी, right, FOC in C, GOC in C, of the rank of vice admiral. So admiral, vice admiral, rear admiral. So all these 3 are called admirals, but these are also called as flag officers. ये बात ध्यान रखना, ठीक है। So here you do have eastern and western commands, and each of these commands have a fleet. So every fleet is being commanded by rear admiral. इसका मतलब क्या हो गया? उसका एफओसी इन सी तो है वाइस एडमिरल, लेकिन उनके नीचे रियर एडमिरल भी रहेंगे। हाउ मेनी? सो ईच ऑफ दीज कमांड्स विल बी हैविंग ए फ्लीट कमांडेड बाय रियर एडमिरल, राइट, सबऑर्डिनेट हो गया। सो एज फार एज वेस्टर्न फ्लीट is concerned, which is based at Mumbai, right, is being commanded by flag officer commanding western fleet. अब ये देखो, अभी ये रीजन के तौर पर आ गया, राइट, मुंबई में है तो वो हो गया वेस्टर्न फ्लीट है, तो उसकी वजह से उसको कहने लगे फ्लैग ऑफिसर कमांडिंग वेस्टर्न फ्लीट। तो इसी तरह से फिर ईस्टर्न के लिए भी होना चाहिए, राइट, यस। So the Eastern Fleet, which is based at Visakhapatnam, is commanded by the flag officer commanding Eastern Fleet. So FOCWF, FOC in C, having rank Vice Admiral, FOCWF having rank Rear Admiral, और उसी तरह से FOC EF having rank of Rear Admiral, right? ज्यादा कुछ है नहीं। इसका मतलब ये है कि एक कमांड है, उस कमांड के अंदर फ्लीट है, और फ्लीट वो कमांड जैसे वाइस एडमिरल कमांड कर लेगा, उसी तरह से रियर एडमिरल विल बी कमांडिंग द फ्लीट, और उसी हिसाब से हमारे पास अभी 2 फ्लीट है, मतलब 2 फ्लीट है इनका। इसका मतलब ये 2 थिंग्स, ईस्टर्न एंड वेस्टर्न रीजन्स इफ वी कंसीडर, सो थ्रू दैट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू वी डू हैव दीज 2 फ्लीट्स, फाइन। तो उसके हिसाब से यहाँ पे बात कर सकते हैं, फाइन। So that is what you do have in the fleet. समझ आ गया? So now in, okay, next one is, sorry, sir, in Surya Kiran there are 9. I'm not, sir, in Surya Kiran there are 9 plane. Then in which part it comes? Okay. See, as far as answer of that particular question is concerned, ठीक है, तो उसके हिसाब से ना ओके, हाँ, तो एक बात जरूर ध्यान रखना कि ये जो फॉर्मेशंस है वो फॉर ईज ऑफ कंट्रोल है, ठीक है। तो हर जगह पर हम लोगों को अगर उसको किसी एक ही नजर से देखना है तो वो भी पॉसिबल नहीं होगा। अल्टीमेटली रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर ऑपरेशन कम्स इन, राइट। तो उसके हिसाब से वहां पे अगर 9 भी होंगे तो ज्यादा से ज्यादा हम उसको बोलेंगे वहां पे 3 सेक्शंस है, ठीक है। तो इसी तरह से आपको उसको इंटरप्रेट करना पड़ेगा। नाउ yes, we were talking about the Navy, right? So now here they each also have a commander commanding, right? In sharing screen has stopped as the shared windows. No, I have closed it. Okay, so we were going through the fleet, right? So each of these have a commodore who is commanding submarines. एक बात ध्यान रखना, ठीक है। अब हो गया, अब हम कमांड से आगे फ्लीट पर, फ्लीट से आगे अब सबमरीन पर, राइट। सो कमांड में हो गया वाइस एडमिरल, फ्लीट में हो गया रियर एडमिरल, अब यहाँ पे हो रहा है कमोडर, राइट। सो ईच ऑफ दीज ships which are being commanded by the commodore. So as far as southern naval command, right, the southern naval command is home to the flag officer sea training post, right, called FOST. अब इसके बाद जैसे आई थिंक कुछ दिन पहले किसी ने क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि अंडमान निकोबार का क्या है फिर, राइट। तो उस वक्त मैंने कहा था कि एडिशनली ये किसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है? नेवी के पास। एडिशनली अंडमान एंड निकोबार कमांड विच इज ए यूनिफाइड इंडियन नेवी, इंडियन आर्मी एंड इंडियन एयर फोर्स as well as Indian Coast Guard command, right? Obviously it is based at Port Blair, right, which is capital of Andaman and Nicobar. So that is responsibility of tri-services. That is responsibility at tri-services, though it seems to be responsibility of Indian Navy, but actually it is of responsibility of tri-services. So Commander-in-Chief of this Andaman and Nicobar receives staff support from the directly, right, and the chairman chiefs of staff committee in New Delhi, and therefore you can consider this as a tri-service command. So this particular command was set up in Andaman and Nicobar Islands in 2001. So what you do have in this particular case? अब यहाँ पर फ्लीट में और बहुत कुछ बातें हैं, राइट। अलग अलग शिप्स रहेंगी, राइट। फिर हर किसी शिप में अलग एयरक्राफ्ट्स रहेंगे, हेलीकॉप्टर्स रहेंगे। That details we can consider when we will be going for ships, because अभी यहाँ पे वो इतना रिलेवेंट है नहीं, बिकॉज एज फार एज इट्स फर्दर डिटेल्स आर कंसर्न, ठीक है। लेकिन अब यहाँ पे एक बात जरूर याद रखना, जैसे आर्मी में और इंडियन एयरफोर्स में बहुत सहजता से हम लोगों ने बहुत सारी बातें देखी है, उसी हिसाब से अगर नेवी की तरफ आप देख लेंगे तो यू विल बी हैविंग ए कमांड, राइट, देन यू विल बी हैविंग ए फ्लीट, and then again in the fleet you will be having the ships, only these three things, fine. So that is what you will be considering. So most important part of any of the navy is fleet, ठीक है। जैसे एयरफोर्स में मैंने स्क्वाड्रन कहा था, और इंडियन एज फार एज आर्मी इज कंसर्न मैंने बटालियन कहा था, ठीक है, बिकॉज दीज आर द वेरी फर्स्ट वन जो खुद को उसमें डाल देते हैं, ठीक है। तो उसके हिसाब से these are the things you can always keep in mind, fine. So that's what you do have as far as the structure, the internal structure or the integrated part of the armed forces is concerned, fine. So from this side I think that's done. Okay, anything which you would like to ask, or no more? I think we are approaching our time, so I'm going to stop here. Yes, ये हो सकता है, ठीक है। Someone said 52 squadrons. कौन? शंतनु बोल रहा है, fine. Okay, anything else? Okay. The question, one question is repeatedly asked. Sir, in Surya Kiran there are 9 planes. Then in which part it comes? Who is asking this? Pururva. Earlier had also asked. Pururva, will you make us understand what this Surya Kiran is and why you are asking this particular question? Because if you know what is this Surya Kiran, then you will come to know that yes, it is nothing but a aerobatics demonstration, right? So as far as demonstration is concerned, you will be always requiring a team. So for the purpose of demonstration, so section, or you may consider 3 aircrafts would not be sufficient. So for that particular case, you would be requiring some more number. So here you do have 9 aircrafts or 9 planes, right? So as far as this Surya Kiran, for everyone else, he is writing Surya Kiran. So Surya Kiran is what? Surya Kiran is nothing but the aerobatic team of Indian Air Force, right? Which is, I think, which is also called as SCAT, Surya Kiran team. SKAT, SCAT, right? Surya Kiran aerobatic team. Okay. So which itself is a squadron, and I think Shantanu is trying to answer that particular question. So Pururva, your answer is squadron. So it is considered as a squadron. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि अब उसमें तो 18 होने चाहिए थे, नहीं है, right? Obviously it is part of squadron, right? Or you can simply consider Surya Kiran as a squadron, fine. Okay, anything else? अभी एक और एक क्वेश्चन है कुछ तो. Sir, in the US Army, how many active and reserve personnel are present? As far as what? In Army or Air Force?
लिंकवर क्लिक केल्यावर आहे का ते आता लिंकवर क्लिक करून तुम्ही जॉईन झालेले त्यामुळे ते ऑनलाईन दाखवेल ना स्टार्टिंग नाही करायचं
Okay, Ayush is asking about the Army, right?
अजून पण मग आता पण ऑनलाईन दाखवतो
So
ऑनलाईन जाऊ
I think around, as I remember, around 9 lakh people are there in Indian Army, right? So which you can consider as the reserve, and actually they have deployed around 1,60,000, right? Exactly, I don't remember these figures, but long back I have gone through these numbers. So 9 lakh you may consider as far as reserve is concerned, and around 1,60,000 which are actually deployed.
Sir,
Yes.
which aircraft is best in Indian Air Force?
No. That's not a case, right? You cannot select only one. I think you missed my earlier sessions. Anyway, I will tell you. Right now, you will be starting. You will be feeling you will be starting to feel that Rafale would be the best one. But I said, right, these are the relative terms. There are some things which Rafale cannot do, but your simple HAL Tejas can do. Right. Obviously, there are some of the things which Tejas cannot do, but Rafale will very easily do. So it depends on, right, at that particular time. So
Situation.
these are the relative terms, and depending on that, you will be considering the importance or the features. Right. ज्यादा से ज्यादा आप उनके characteristics या features consider कर सकते हैं, उससे ज्यादा नहीं. Right. तो किसी एक को बेस्ट कहना, it's kind of discrimination. ये नहीं हो सकता.
Sir, in your next class, will you tell something about Operation Meghdoot and Kargil War?
Definitely, I have planned that all these operations. In fact, all these operations, at least these important operations. Surely, I'm going to tell that particular things. Okay,
sir.
I think we are running out of time, and now I have to again another session. Thank you, everyone. If anything left back, you may ask it in tomorrow's session. So till
Thank
then,
you,
bye
sir.
bye. Have a good
Thank
day.
you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.